In the exclusive preview of Mama June, Family Crisis, Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson is clearly distressed by her mother, June Shannon, after June mentions the serious legal issues confronting Alana's boyfriend, Drawlin Carswell. The situation arises during a phone call in which June expresses apprehensions of Drawlin's possible 10-year incarceration stemming from a March 2023 DUI arrest, along with allegations of evading law enforcement. The reminder evidently resonates with Alana, who is already experiencing significant stress regarding her relationship and future aspirations, specifically college and her emerging nursing profession. June unequivocally cautions that if Alana relinquishes her nursing aspirations to assist Drawlin during the legal repercussions, it would be the most foolish decision ever. This firm position highlights the escalating conflict between June's maternal care and Alana's emotional allegiance. On a sweltering July afternoon in Georgia, the family convened at Mama June's residence for one of their customary tumultuous reunions. The atmosphere was laden with tension, however the cause remained elusive to all except Jennifer, Pumpkin's closest confidant and childhood companion. Jennifer has harbored a secret for weeks, one concerning Pumpkin that may alter everything. She contemplated informing Pumpkin directly, however each time, trepidation and allegiance restrained her. However, with the family observing and the tension escalating, Jennifer saw that the moment had arrived. Pumpkin, exhibiting her characteristic confident smile, was seated in the living room amidst cousins and relatives. She exhibited laughter, humor, and a front of perfection, although Jennifer discerned the underlying truth. She observed the fissures in Pumpkin's meticulously constructed veneer. Jennifer abruptly sprang to her feet. The room fell silent immediately. All attention focused on her as she inhaled deeply and began to speak. "I can no longer contain this," Jennifer stated, her voice firm, yet slightly quavering. "Pumpkin has concealed something from all of us. Something significant." Pumpkin's smile diminished, and her eyes expanded in astonishment. "Jennifer, what are you referring to?" she inquired, her tone incisive. Jennifer paused briefly before gazing directly at Pumpkin. "You are not merely contending with your health as others presume. You have been managing a concealed addiction. It has been causing you significant distress." A gasp permeated the room. Mama June's countenance became ashen. The cousins conversed quietly, some expressing disbelief, while others exhibited anxiety. Pumpkin rose gradually, her hands trembling. "Jennifer, you are entirely mistaken," she asserted, yet her tone was devoid of certainty. Jennifer declined with a shake of her head. "I understand, Pumpkin. I have witnessed everything. The nocturnal messages and clandestine gatherings. You no longer need to feign. We are your family. We desire to assist you." For the inaugural occasion, Pumpkin's defenses disintegrated. Her eyes brimmed with tears as she revealed the truth, her battle with an addiction she was too humiliated to acknowledge, and her feelings of entrapment and fear. Mama June advanced and enveloped Pumpkin in a firm embrace. "We cherish you, Pumpkin. Regardless of the circumstances, we shall persevere collectively." The family united in support of Pumpkin that day, pledging understanding and a new beginning. Jennifer's bravery shattered the quiet and facilitated the path to healing. From that point, Pumpkin commenced her rehabilitation path, accompanied by the unwavering support of her family. June had consistently been the cornerstone of her family, a resilient, pragmatic woman with an intense affection for her children and grandkids. However, beneath that robust facade resided secrets she had deeply repressed, memories she was reluctant to confront. For years, June repressed the shadows of her past, concentrating instead on the tumult and pleasures of her extensive family. However, the past often resurfaces unexpectedly. On a scorching summer afternoon, June sat solitary in her tranquil living room, the muted sounds of her family engaging in play outside. She discovered herself perusing an antiquated photo album, one she had not accessed in years. As her fingers glided over the worn photographs, a torrent of memories sprang forth, snippets of a childhood she had long repressed. She envisioned herself as a young girl, frightened and bewildered, cowering in a corner as people shouted in proximity. She recalled evenings of silent tears, experiencing solitude, yet being among others. Recollections of a fractured household, abandonment, and trepidation bore down on her chest like an unrecognized burden. The recollected recollections profoundly unsettled June. Initially, she attempted to disregard them, immersing herself once more in her duty as the family's guardian. However, the recollections plagued her nightmares, into her thoughts at unexpected times, during discussions, when she gazed at her children, and even while viewing her cherished Honey Boo Boo on television. One evening, Anna, June's daughter, observed her mother's distant expression. "Mother, are you well?" she inquired softly. June faltered. Then, with tears in her eyes, she commenced to reveal the burdens of her past. After decades, she recounted to Anna the adversities she faced in childhood, her feelings of abandonment, fear, and suppression. Anna listened, her heart heavy with sorrow for her mother. "Mother, you possess remarkable strength," she said. "You are no longer required to bear this burden alone." Motivated by her daughter's encouragement, June pursued assistance from a trauma specialist counselor. Through treatment, she started to reconstruct her fragmented memories and comprehend how her early trauma had influenced her development. It was excruciating yet restorative. As June reflected on her background, she discovered a renewed feeling of tranquility and resilience. She conveyed her experiences to her family, motivating them to adopt transparency and vulnerability. The issue that previously jeopardized their unity ultimately strengthened their bond. Mama June discovered that confronting her internal struggles is often the most courageous action, and that by pursuing her own recovery, she might also facilitate the healing of her family. Nevertheless, Alana consistently epitomized the family's brilliance, radiant with vitality, mirth, and boundless vigor. However, beneath her luminous grin, an unseen tempest was gathering. Being raised in the limelight of Mama June's realm offered advantages, although it also imposed significant pressure. As the cameras operated and the drama progressed, Alana experienced an overwhelming surge of emotions she could not entirely comprehend. The tipping point occurred one tranquil afternoon when Alana erupted during a familial assembly. A minor quarrel escalated into uncontrollable tears and frustration. Mama June, ever vigilant and affectionate, recognized that a transformation was necessary. She recognized that for Alana to attain genuine peace and happiness, she needed expert assistance. "It is permissible to seek assistance," Mama June gently remarked, grasping Alana's hand. "We will overcome this collectively." The decision was challenging. There existed apprehension, remorse, and concern for others' perceptions. However, Mama June remained resolute, committed to facilitating her daughter's recovery. Alana commenced therapy sessions with a compassionate and gentle psychotherapist named Ms. Rivera. Initially, she was reluctant, uncertain whether anyone could truly comprehend her. Gradually, via thoughtful dialogues and directed reflections, Alana commenced revealing the challenges she had concealed for an extended period: the worry of existing under perpetual observation, the burden of familial discord, and the pervasive loneliness that infiltrated her life despite being amidst others. Therapy was not an expedient solution. There were instances when Alana experienced frustration and contemplated surrender. However, with Mama June's steadfast support, she persevered. As Alana gained self-awareness, she became increasingly resilient, emotionally, cognitively, and spiritually. Simultaneously, Mama June's personal quest for redemption was progressing. She critically examined her past errors and implemented improvements not solely for her own benefit, but also for her children. The family commenced participation in support groups, adopted a healthier diet, and devoted quality time to one another away from the cameras. The mending extended beyond Alana. It encompassed the entire family. As the months elapsed, Alana underwent a transformation. She regained her confidence, acquired coping strategies, and began advocating for mental health to assist others. The previously concealed anguish transformed into a wellspring of resilience. Mama June radiated pride in her daughter's bravery. "You are my champion, Alana," We are both. The path to atonement was arduous, yet authentic. Through love, therapy, and honesty, the family discovered a new beginning characterized by hope, healing, and the assurance of improved days. Alana Thompson, formerly recognized as Honey Boo Boo, was now 19 and endeavoring to distance herself from her reality television history. She had recently completed her inaugural year of college in Atlanta, resolute in her intention to redefine her narrative. However, the past had not yet concluded its influence on her. On a Monday morning, her phone illuminated with a message from her manager. Urgent call from the producers. Mama June is facing difficulties. Once more, Alana expressed her discontent with a moan. What is the next step? Her foremost desire was to avoid being drawn back into the tumult surrounding her mother, Mama June Shannon, who, although having maintained sobriety for over a year, had begun exhibiting unusual behavior once more. Speculation circulated around June's alleged financial discrepancies, disputes with her new husband Justin, and conflicts with her daughters in private. Alana had acquired the skill of maintaining her distance. She cherished her mother but had devoted years to self-reliance and relying on her sister Lauren, often known as Pumpkin, during June's decline. However, family was not an entity that could be easily disregarded. Pumpkin contacted later that evening. We must take action. Mother is unresponsive, and Drolin said that she has exhibited paranoid behavior, engaging in self-dialogue, securing her door, and alleging that someone are surveilling her. Alana massaged her forehead. Are we truly engaging in this once more? The Pumpkin exhibited hesitation. I suspect she has resumed substance use. Alana experienced a profound sense of despair. Regardless of her numerous attempts to evade maternal turmoil, it perpetually located her. The sisters, accompanied by Dodo, Mama June's sister, resolved to orchestrate a surprise intervention at Mama June's residence in Alabama. Upon their arrival, the residence was disordered. Fast food containers littered the space, the curtains were closed, and an unusual hush pervaded the inside. Mama June emerged at the summit of the staircase clad in a bathrobe. You are not cunning, she stated icily. This is reminiscent of a Lifetime movie scenario. What is occurring with you, mother? Alana inquired gently. You made a promise. I have made no promises, June retorted. You are consistently collaborating against me. I might consider vanishing once more. Perhaps that is what you desire. The truth emerged in fragments. June was not taking drugs. Nonetheless, she was concealing a significant issue. She had squandered over $40,000 in funds attempting to flip cryptocurrency assets with a dubious internet advisor. Justin departed from her 2 weeks prior, and she had not disclosed this to anyone. She experienced humiliation. Impotent. Solitary. Alana was incredulous. Why did you not simply request assistance? June dabbed her eyes with her sleeve. Because I am the mother. Mothers are not meant to disintegrate. However, she had. Once more, Alana surveyed the room. Pumpkin gazing at the floor, Dodo shaking her head. She desired to depart. She had final examinations the following week, a lover awaiting her return to Atlanta, and a chance to audition for a minor role in a college film. She lacked the time for this. However, family does not adhere to your timetable. Alana made a difficult decision. She chose to remain for the week and assist in the cleanup. They facilitated Mama June's engagement with a therapist, assisted her in securing legal representation to address her financial complications, and persuaded her to participate in a new episode of Family Crisis, not for viewership, but for transparency. The filmmakers sought drama, while Alana provided them with unvarnished authenticity. A lady, raised in the public eye, endeavoring to mend a fractured family while preserving her own identity. As the cameras recorded, Alana gazed directly into them and stated, individuals perceive it as amusing to be Honey Boo Boo. This is not a jest. Family dynamics can be challenging, particularly while attempting to evade an obligation to which you never consented. By the conclusion of summer, Mama June had registered in a financial rehabilitation program. She was employed part-time at a thrift store and approaching each day incrementally. Pumpkin and Alana reinstated boundaries, beneficial yet not permissive. What about Alana? She returned to academia, auditioned for a film role, which she secured, and launched a podcast titled Behind the Boo Boo, which she discussed celebrity, family, and the pursuit of personal identity. Escaping maternal turmoil does not necessarily entail severing connections. Rather, it involves mastering the art of maintaining relationships without succumbing to their negative influence. Greetings, esteemed viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Zara. I hope your day is going well. If you like the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel.